Your Wi-Fi router is the quarterback of your home's internet connection. It should easily pass your internet signal to all the wireless devices in your home. However, with age, sometimes routers can start to fumble a little and have trouble completing passes to the different services in your home field. Let Hartelco step in with an official review to see if your wireless router is doing its job. If you believe your router is slacking, bring in your old router to Hartelco and you can get $10 off a new one.
Sudbeck Contracting specialties include new residential and commercial construction, kitchen and bathroom remodeling, and additions and upgrades. Sudbeck Contracting is bonded, insured, and registered contractor in Nebraska and South Dakota. Call 402-841-7441 to get started. And registered contractor in Nebraska and South Dakota. Call 402.
The cold and flu season is just around the corner. Stefan Drug has all your over-the-counter cold and flu remedies in stock, and they also fill your prescriptions in a convenient, friendly fashion. Stop by Stefan Drug, your full-service pharmacy at 214 North Broadway in Hartington.
Call Northeast Grinding for custom hay and high-moisture corn grinding. We have multiple grapple grinding units and an array of screen sizes with economical rates. Give Patrick a call for all your grinding needs at 402-640-6160.
Pizza Hut is a proud supporter of the schools. Ask about their weekly specials and dine in at Pizza Hut after the game. Mention this ad for 15% off your order. Good luck to all the area teams.
Top Crop is your local NK soybean and Golden Harvest corn dealer, also carrying a full selection of cover crops and offering custom seeding of small grains and grasses. Give Glenn Taney a call at 402-841-5599 or just email glenn@topcropinc.com.
For over 40 years, Town & Country Insurance has provided quality insurance products at a competitive rate while providing outstanding customer service. No matter what your insurance need, auto, home, farm, crop, commercial, or trucking, you are invited to stop in and see Frank, Carrie, or Ryan at 104 West Center Street in Hartington, or give them a call at 402-254-9770.
Call Northeast Pipe and Panel, a local company for all your fencing needs. They make 4, 5, 6, and 7 bar by 20-foot continuous fence panels and 10-foot and 12-foot portable corral panels. The pipe and panels are all American made right here in Hartington. Call Rob or Pam Howell at 402-254-9585. Our shop is located in Hartington Industrial Park.
Hartelco is binge-worthy TV. Our basic package offers over 80 channels, including all major networks, music channels, and HD channels included. At home or on the go, Hartelco's cable programming is always available at your fingertips. Watch your favorite shows on your smartphone, tablet, or streaming devices. App-based TV is where it's at. Call us today for more information on how we can save you money on your TV package.
Let Shifter help with employee scheduling and time clock needs. We can build and manage the team schedule and track attendance, all from your desktop or the mobile app. From employees to volunteers, Shifter works with industries across the board and teams of all sizes. Visit www.shifter.works to learn more or check out the Shifter Android or Apple mobile apps for your employee scheduling and time clock needs.
The Wentz Funeral Home provides dignity, respect, and sensitivity for every person in every circumstance. Contact us today for pre-planning, funeral services, and aftercare support. We serve the Hartington, Coleridge, Laurel, and Crofton communities. Our family, caring for your family. The Wentz Funeral Home. Hartelco is here to help protect what matters most to you in life. In today's fast-paced world, you can't be everywhere at once. By getting security cameras from us, you'll have peace of mind that your livelihood can be watched even while you're away. With today's technology, security cameras have become easy and convenient for everyday use. Contact Hartelco today for your free quote on how we can help you protect what matters most.
Christensen Well and Irrigation is your professional in the water well industry with over 40 years of experience and knowledge. Christensen Well is also a T&L irrigation systems dealer and can service and repair all brands of pivots. Call Christensen Well and Irrigation today at 402-254-6809.
Anderson & Anderson Insurance is eager to serve Hartington and the Northeast Nebraska area. With offices in Hartington, Laurel, and Allen, they are an independent, trusted choice insurance agency. If you're in the market for auto, home, business, farm, or crop insurance, give us a call at 1-888-POLICY-9. Anderson & Anderson Insurance, where your protection is their policy.
When you need to borrow money, you need to see a friend at the Bank of Hartington. Our loan officers are local people. They listen to your needs and then tailor a loan to fit those needs with competitive rates and flexible terms. We've been your hometown bank since 1934. Where other banks have their branches, we have our roots. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Falkers Brothers Garage is a full-service preventative maintenance and auto repair center located in Hartington. Our experts have the knowledge to service and repair even the most challenging auto problems on all makes and models of domestic and import vehicles. Stop in or give us a call at 402-254-6406 to let us know how we can help you.
Stop in at Broadway Lanes after the game in downtown Hartington. Bring the whole family in and enjoy a game of bowling and some great food. Good luck to all area teams from Broadway Lanes.
The Hartington Shopper, covering Northeast Nebraska for over 55 years, from Yankton to Laurel and from Osmond to Newcastle. The Hartington Shopper has you covered every week to every household. Good luck to all area teams.
Okay, welcome to the Hartington-Newcastle Gymnasium for the second game of our boy-girl doubleheader. The second game will be between the Walthill Blue Jays and the Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats. I am Ken Kneifel. I'll be joined on the broadcast by Tony Bushcamp, and Marie Naker will be running the camera. And Hartelco welcomes you to this broadcast. This is the night before the 5-day moratorium kicks in which teams cannot play games or practice. And it's a game that features this should be a really good ball game. Walthill comes in at 4-1. They have defeated Santee, Winnebago, Whiting, Iowa, and Emerson Hubbard. The only game they dropped was to Class C2 powerhouse Bancroft Rosalie Lions Decatur. The Wildcats, even though they come in at 1-3, are a ball club that last year found themselves in the state tournament, and actually last year had the identical record of 1-3 at this point of the season. Last year, Walthill got them in this game in a very close, hard-fought game to drop the Wildcats to 1-4 before they went into the moratorium, and the Wildcats were able to get the season. It was a different season in that, again, the competition is very strong early in the year as it's been this year. But it's a game, season where the Wildcats were able then to get things turned around after the break. This year they're going to be looking to do it to start that turnaround tonight. And Tony, this again should be a really, really good ball. It should be fun to watch. Both teams will push it. They've got some skilled players. This should be a fun ball game.
What's the record for the Walthill?
Walthill comes in at 4-1.
4-1.
And again, it's a game we look to be pretty intense in terms of defensive intensity. Walthill will look to push it. They can score. They earlier this year they put up 109 points against Santee. They put up 90 against Whiting, Iowa. So they can score the basketball. The Wildcats come in. Again, we talked about them being 1-3 right now, but again, their losses have been to 3 very, very good ball clubs. The starters for tonight's ball game for Walthill will be number 1, Tyrell McCauley. He's a 6'2" senior. He'll be joined in the starting lineup by number 2, Kalen Whiteeyes. Also joining them in the starting lineup will be number 5, Jalen Merrick, a 5'9" junior. Xander Lovejoy is also a 5'9" junior. Rounding out the starting lineup for the Walthill Blue Jays will be Preston Phillips. He's a 5'11" junior. So the Walthill Blue Jays will start 1 senior, 4 juniors. The starting lineup for the Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats will be number 2, Shea Morton, number 14, Jake Pites, number 30, Dylan Deniger, number 32, Sam Harms, and number 42, Matthew Meisenheimer. So the Wildcats will start 4 seniors and 1 sophomore. The Wildcats are coached by Nick Hazelhorst and assisted by Scott Pinkelman and Rob Morton. The head coach for the Walthill Blue Jays is John Parker. He's assisted by Rick Parker and Mark Whiteeyes. As I mentioned, this is the final game before the 5-day moratorium kicks in. And the Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats will find themselves right after the moratorium where they have the 5 days off. They'll have a day to practice, and then they'll be down at Stanton for the Stanton Holiday Tournament. At the Stanton Holiday Tournament at 2 o'clock that afternoon, the Hartington-Newcastle Lady Wildcats will be playing the O'Neill Eagles at 2 o'clock. That game will be followed by the Hartington-Newcastle boys playing the O'Neill boys. That game starting approximately 3:45, but it'll follow the girls' game. And then the consolation games and the championship games will be played the next day, December 28th. And Tony, again, we mentioned this with the girls' game. Both of these teams want to get this game and take some momentum into that 5-day moratorium.
Oh, definitely. And like you said, Hartington's record's a little deceiving on the quality of competition that they've played.
Yeah, it has, but they mentioned that, they lost to Ponca, they lost to Osmond, they lost to Pierce, all good teams the other night. Excuse me, they're 1-4. They lost to Allen the other night. I know one of the things, we talked to Coach Hazelhorst before the game, one of the things he really wants to see if they can do is make a step forward is just taking care of the basketball. If he feels if they can do that, that can be those extra possessions that can be all the difference between losing a game by 3 or 4 and winning a game by 4 or 5.
I did not see that Allen game the other night. It didn't sound like we played very well.
No, I think Allen came out and was very, very intense defensively and just gave the Wildcats some problems there. So, chipping it up off tonight will be Sam Harms. He's a 6'7" senior for the Wildcats. And number 1, Tyrell McCauley, a 6'2" senior for the Blue Jays.
And Ken Kneifel will be doing your play-by-play for the boys' action.
And the tip is controlled by Walthill. Bring it down is Xander Lovejoy. He is guarded by Shea Morton. The Wildcats open in a man-to-man. Lovejoy drives left side. His shot is up, no good. And they're going to get McCauley for over the back on Matthew Meisenheimer. So that'll be the first foul on Walthill, first team foul, first foul on McCauley.
That was a very good box out by Meisenheimer because then McCauley can jump as he out-jumps Sam on the tip.
And the Blue Jays will also open in a man-to-man. Arms right wing underneath the Meisenheimer. Meisenheimer's able to get it up and in. Assist to Sam Harms, and Matthew Meisenheimer scores the first 2 of the game. Meisenheimer comes in averaging just under 8 a game. Deniger now Guards White Eyes. White Eyes, three-point shot's no good. Another nice box out, this one by Jake Pites. Wildcats control the defensive glass. Morton to Denninger. Denninger, nice pass underneath Harms, goes up, and he scores, and he's going to be tough to handle if he gets it down there, just because it's a hard matchup. He's 6'7". Walthill, I believe, only has one player
That's
over
6'2", yeah.
over 6 foot. They've got 1 6 foot. And now Walthill, McCauley, right side, a little bit step back there. That's good. So it's 4-2 Wildcats. Now the Blue Jays have gone to a 2-3 zone. Pites out front. Right wing Denninger. Denninger, Meisenheimer, short corner. Pass to Denninger. He loses it. Scramble for the ball. He comes up with it, but he rolls over in doing so, and he's going to get called for the travel. (4-2) Wildcats lead it early. 6:05 left in the first quarter. Lovejoy brings it down to McCauley on the right side. In the corner to White Eyes. He's got it right wing against Denninger. He takes it, and nice move by Kellen White Eyes. Ties it at 4. Harms now left side, down low to Meisenheimer. He takes it up. Can't get the short one to fall. Harms keeps alive Denninger. That's no good. Rebound White Eyes. Merrick now left side. Harms cuts him off. White Eyes long three-pointer is no good. McCauley with the offensive rebound. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Shea Morton. Harms, looks like he got pushed a little bit from behind, but he gets called for the travel, so it's 4-4.
I think there was a pretty good push there.
Walthill with the basketball. And we're going to have an early timeout with 5:05 left in the first quarter. Walthill and Hartington-Newcastle knotted at 5.
The Hartington Shopper, covering northeast Nebraska for over 55 years, from Yankton to Laurel and from Osmond to Newcastle. The Hartington Shopper has you covered every week to every household. Good luck to all area teams.
At Cedar County Veterinary Services in Hartington, we care for creatures great and small. We offer comprehensive care for livestock and companion animals. Our goal with every visit is to provide an experience that focuses on accurate diagnostics, compassionate treatment of animals, and client education. With our highly skilled Cedar County Veterinary Services staff, we are here to give you a happy and healthy animal.
Okay, we're back now. 5:05 left first quarter. We're tied at 4. And the Wildcats pick him up. Zach Burcham with the steal. He's checked in. Burcham now out front, guarded by Merrick, and he's going to get called for the foul.
Too far back, Jalen.
Jalen Merrick picks up his first foul. Okay, Wildcats bring it up now against the 2-3 zone for Walthill. Pites left side, goes to Harms. Harms, high-low pass to Meisenheimer. Meisenheimer scores in 6-4 Hartington.
This is a nice pass and finished by Meisenheimer.
Okay, White Eyes, three-pointer's no good. Rebound Burcham. Burcham out front to Morton. Left side, back to Burcham. Pites, Morton with a good look from 3, and that's good. 9-4 Wildcats.
That was a nice shot by Morton. Set up on the opposite side and squared up and put it down.
One of the things Coach Azor is going to be pleased with, too, is all 4 Hartington baskets have come on assists. They're moving the ball really well. Now you're going to have a foul on Hartington-Newcastle going the other way on Matthew Meisenheimer. That'll be his first foul, team's first.
That's a good foul. He made his presence known.
He tends to do that. Matthew Meisenheimer's a very stout young man that's real physical.
Very physical ball player.
Free throw up and good by Merrick. Now Tegan Scoggin checks in. Tegan's a 6'1" sophomore. Meisenheimer will take a seat. Merrick's second free throw is up. No good, but the offensive rebound goes to Lovejoy. He goes back up and scores it. So a profitable trip down the floor for the Blue Jays that time as they score the free throw and then the offensive putback. 9-7 Wildcats. Pikes right corner into Harms. Harms, nice pass to Scoggin. His 10-footer crawls in. I think the Wildcats doing a really nice job of passing the basketball right now. Merrick now, left side. McCauley, long three-pointer, is short. Rebound Pikes. Skip pass to Scoggin, to Burcham, to Pikes. His three-pointer on the right side. No good. Rebound goes to White Eyes. He has a nice pin out there. And he's going to get called for the travel.
Looked like the NBA there for a second.
That probably wouldn't have been called in the NBA, you suppose.
I think he was good in the NBA.
Bennett Severs now checks in. Jake Pikes will have a seat. Bennett Severs is a 5'9" sophomore. So on the floor for the Wildcats now, you've got seniors in Harms, Burcham, and Morton. Sophomores in Scoggin and Severs. Morton right side, left side Severs. Back to Morton. Back to Severs. His three-pointer just short, no good. Rebound to McCauley. Jalen Merrick drives. He goes up for the shot. He's going to be fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. That'll be first foul on Zach Burcham. His first foul. Team's second team foul.
Just a little bit slow getting there. Otherwise, that'd have been a charge.
Merrick's first free throw. That's up and good. Jalen Merrick, a 5'9" junior. Second free throw is no good. Rebound Harms. Skip pass, Morton right side. That's good. Morton's 2 for 2 from deep. 14-8, Wildcats lead it. Lovejoy drives it, and he's going to lose the ball. It'll go over to the Wildcats. Isaac Bruning now checks in for the Wildcats. Number 0, Meisenheimer will check back in. Burcham will have a seat. As well Harms. Coach Hazelhurst's got to be very pleased with this start. Now the Blue Jays are going to pick things up full court. Nice spacing. Meisenheimer, but he throws it away. Merrick, long three, and that's good. And now it's 14-11. That three-point goal, Tony, can really change things in a hurry.
It changes the complexion quick.
Okay, again, they get this press broken. Meisenheimer this time pulls up and gets it to Bruning. The 2-3 zone Walthill plays is not a real high-pressure 2-3. Inside Scoggin, he tries to take it down low to Meisenheimer. Kicks it out to Morton. Scoggin. Severs. Severs drives it, no good. Rebound Merrick. Blue Jays look to push. McCauley. Kicks it out. And Bruning's going to get called for the foul.
That'll be the third team foul.
14-11. Wildcats lead it.
53.5 seconds left, first quarter.
Blue Jays underneath. Merrick now right side. McCauley. Cut off. His three-pointer is up. No good. Long rebound goes to Bruning. Wildcat basketball. Just over 30 seconds left in the first quarter, and the Wildcats hold a 14-11 lead. Scoggin, free throw line. Receivers, Bruning. Walthill, you better know where Shea Morton is at all times right now. He's 2 for 2.
He's 2 for 2.
That time, pass to Bruning. He gets knocked into the bleachers. Nothing malicious there.
No, it's just went for the ball and got hit pretty good.
Bruning's down. I think he might have hit the corner of the steps.
He might have.
And Isaac already came in with a bit of a bad back. We heard a couple weeks ago. So he's gonna walk slowly to the bench. And Jake Pipes will check in. 9.4 seconds left in the first quarter. Wildcat basketball leading 14-11. Morton. Pipes. Cross court to Scoggin. Scoggin puts up the shot at the buzzer. And for a moment, I thought they were going to call a foul, but they're not going to. So, at the end of one quarter, we've got the Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats 14, the Walthill Blue Jays 11.
CL Electric of Coleridge carries a full line of Ranke pivot parts on hand and ready to tune up your pivot wheel gearboxes, tower boxes, timers, contactors, end gun stars, and switches. CL Electric is an electrical contractor licensed in both Nebraska and South Dakota. Call 402-283-4220.
Burnell's Foodtown is your locally owned associated wholesale grocery store. From fresh meat and produce, bakery services, grocery, and more, we are here for you. Good luck to the Cedar Catholic Trojans and the Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats from Burnell's Foodtown.
Okay, we're back and ready for second quarter action. The Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats lead at 14-11 over the Walthill Blue Jays. It'll be Wildcat basketball to start the second quarter. Walthill again stays in their 2-3 zone. Pipes right side. Cross court to Harms. Morton, open look from the corner, and that's good. Shea Morton, 3 for 3 from three-point land. Walthill now. Merrick, left corner. Shot up no good by Lovejoy. Rebound to Morton. Pipes now, three-pointer from the right side. That's no good, but he's able to secure the long rebound. Morton left side, Deniger. Deniger to Harms. Harms back out front to Morton. Deniger, Harms, 10-footer, and that's good. Sam Harms, his fourth point of the night. Sam comes in leading the Wildcats in scoring at just over 18 a game. And now Merrick's going to get called for the travel, so we'll go back to the Hartington-Newcastle Wow.
And right now, I think more importantly than his points is he has 0 fouls, I believe.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Morton, 3 for 3 early from three-point line. He comes into the game shooting a very respectable 36%, but he's upping that right now. Nice ball movement by the Wildcats. They again get to Morton in the three-point, but away from the basketball, they're going to get Matthew Meisenheimer, I believe, with his second foul. Not sure exactly what he did. It was away from the ball. It looks like on the rebounding position, he had his man pinned, but wrapped his arms kind of around him behind, so he get called.
I think he kind of hooked him, I think. And they will call that once in a while.
Now you're going to get an offensive foul go the other way. And I believe that's going to be on number 2, I think. Yeah 2, Kellen White-Eyes. Again, the Wildcats break the press. Harms, nice pass to a slashing Pites. Pites misses the shot, but he's going to be fouled and go to the line. Jake Pites, 6'2" sophomore. Harms is averaging over 18 a game, but he's been more of a facilitator so far.
That's looked good out there.
Yeah, they've run some nice...
and he gets the ball up high and he passes.
Sets where they get it to him at the high post, and he's been able to get it down low to Meisenheimer a couple times.
On the 28, 29, we go to Clearwater.
Thank you. Pites' first free throw is no good. Pites' second free throw, that goes in and out, no good. Rebound McCauley. Walthill now Lovejoy looks to penetrating against Morton, but he's cut off. He's still a little up and under move, no good. McCauley with the offensive board. He puts it back up and in. Again, Walthill brings the full court pressure. They get it to cross the line to Meisenheimer. Meisenheimer pulls up, gets it back to Morton. Harms 10 feet down low to Meisenheimer. And they're going to call him for the travel before the shot. But again, you saw that little high-low action there. They're able to get it down low to Meisenheimer, but shuffled the feet before the shot. Now White-Eyes drives, it's kicked away. Picked up by the Wildcats. Pites now, three-point shot is no good. Rebound run down by Walthill, and the Blue Jays look to run. Gives to McCauley. Left side three-pointer goes halfway down, comes back out on I believe that was Lovejoy again, Xander Lovejoy. That ball was halfway down.
Had so much spin on it, it come right back out.
Wildcats up 19-13. Pikes, left side to Deniger, and he's going to be called for the foul. Looked like he took a little hot before he put the ball down.
He did.
So we'll have Walthill basketball, 4:50 left in the second quarter. Wildcats lead at 19-13. Merrick to McCauley. McCauley looks to drive against Meisenheimer. Step back. His shot's no good. Rebound to Morton. Now Walthill pressuring a little bit more. Cross court to Morton. To Pites. Pites looks to drive. Tries to kick it underneath to Meisenheimer. Ball's tipped out by Walthill. It'll remain with the Wildcats. Jake Pites will inbound it. Gets it into Morton. To Harms. Free throw line. Now Pites, left corner. That one's good. He gets it. He gets that one to go down.
He needs some confidence is all.
Right, he's had good looks. Now 22-13, 9-point Wildcat lead. Lovejoy out front, guarded by Morton to Merrick. He gets it to McCauley. He's cut off by Meisenheimer. Merrick, ball's taken away by Harms. Again, Harms free throw line. He's cut off. Pites, left side. He looks to drive it. Shot's no good. Almost scramble for the ball, and it's going to go off Meisenheimer out of bounds. Tegan Scoggin now will check in for Matthew Meisenheimer. Lovejoy has it out front. White Eyes, his three-pointer up, no good. Rebound Morton. Pites now, right side, his three-pointer short. White Eyes with the rebound. Lovejoy against Morton. He drives, the shot is blocked by Harms. And Lovejoy is a little slow to get up on the other end, so it's 5-on-4. Shot's no good, but Walthill gets it, then they kick it down court to Lovejoy, who's limping pretty profoundly right now, but he's going to stay in the ball game. He's trying to kind of walk it off. Now we're going to have a 30-second timeout taken by the Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats. With 2:13 left in the second quarter, 22-15, Wildcats lead it.
Burnell's Foodtown is your locally owned associated wholesale grocery store. From fresh meat and produce, bakery services, grocery, and more, we are here for you. Good luck to the Cedar Catholic Trojans and the Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats from Burnell's Foodtown.
Grosenberg Implement is your John Deere farm equipment headquarters, servicing your growing needs with locations in Hartington, Bloomfield, and Wayne, Nebraska, in Winter, Phillip, and Pierce, South Dakota.
Okay, we're back, second quarter action, 2:13 left in the first half. It's 22-15 Wildcat lead. You know, Tony, one of the things I've been impressed with is like Shea Morton has grabbed a number of rebounds already tonight, and he actually comes in the second leading rebounder for the Wildcats, even though he primarily plays point guard.
He's very active on the board.
Yeah, he fills up a stat sheet. Morton now skip past to Burcham. Free throw line, Harms. Burcham passes up the three. Now to Morton. Harms free throw line. Severs three-pointer from the right side. That's good. Bennett Severs, a 5'9" sophomore, with his first points of the night. And all of a sudden, now it's a 10-point lead, and the ball goes out of bounds. And so it'll go back to the Wildcats.
He was wide open if he could have caught it.
Harms out top. Severs left side. Burcham. Severs left corner. Down low to Harms. Harms goes up, and he gets it down there. He's going to score it about every time. Caught it on the blocks. Nice little spin inside. 27-15 now. Wildcats. Lovejoy catches a pass, but he's going to get called for the travel before he puts the dribble down.
Pump fake.
You know, one of the things I like was Zach Burcham when he comes in. He's passed up a couple threes, but he kind of knows that's really not his strength, and he doesn't force things.
And his strength is that defense.
Exactly. Now they're going to get a call on Kellen White Eyes away from the basketball with a hold. That's going to be his third foul. Checking in now will be Preston Phillips, a 5'11" junior. Wildcat basketball with just under a minute to go in the first half. And Bertram gets it inbounds to Harms. He goes up and he's going to be fouled. So Sam Harms will go to the line. Sam comes in averaging about 18 and a half a game. He's got 6 on the night thus far. Harms comes in a 59% free throw shooter. His first one is up and good, and the Wildcat lead now is 13, Tony.
They're extending it a little bit at a time.
Second free throw by Harms is long, no good. Rebound nearly taken by Scoggin. Now the ball's kicked around a little bit, and they're going to say it's off the Wildcats. Blue Jay basketball.
I think that was off Severs. I think that's the right call.
Again, I think Coach Hazelhorst likes the way his kids are competing for those loose balls. Now McCauley down low against Bertram, kicks it out. Lovejoy three-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebound Severs. Now the Blue Jays have gone back man-to-man. Morton to Harms. Wildcats have the floor spread. Scoggin left side, 20 seconds left. Morton. Scoggin. Morton now guarded by Lovejoy. And they're gonna call Lovejoy with kind of a hand check with 5 seconds left. That'll send Morton to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Yeah, Shea knew how much time was left, and he was going to go to the hoop.
Yeah, Shea comes in now, 76% free throw shooter on the season. And now the Wildcats are going to... Well, now what do they have called here, Tony?
I think they called a technical foul on number 15,
number
the one
15,
who got the foul.
Xander Lovejoy, yeah.
And he just picked up his third then, too.
Yeah, the second foul was on the foul itself, and then the third was on the technical.
Right.
So Morton will shoot the 1-on-1. That's no good. Okay, now Shea Morton will be at the line to shoot the technical. That shot is good. So now he'll shoot the second of the 2 free throws he gets for the technical. Again, 76% free throw shooter on the year. So Shea goes to the line for 3 free throws there and connects on 2. Stretching the lead now, Tony, to 30-15. It'll be Wildcat basketball, 5 seconds left in the half. Severs, right corner to Morton. He gets a good look at a 3. It's no good, and they're going to get Sam Harms for the foul, going for the offensive rebound. That'll only be the 4th team foul, 15th foul. It'll be Sam's first foul. So 1.6 seconds left. It'll be Blue Jay basketball.
Catch the ball.
Blue Jays inbounded, couple dribbles. Shot is no good, and that will take us to the half, where the Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats turn in a very impressive first half performance and lead the Walthill Blue Jays 30-15. We'll be back with second half action.
So we have Hartington-Newcastle one-act play coach, Mr. Johnson. Thank you for coming and talking with us. Pretty exciting year. Let's first maybe talk about last year and how everything went and how you thought things went.
I think, last year was an exciting year for us.
it just kind of, I think each year is its own unique kind of play. Last year we did Peter and the Starcatcher, and we had a great time doing that. It was really a unique, different story that I think a lot of people knew of, and it's one of those that each year has its own unique set to it, and the kids did really well and had a tremendous performance throughout the year and out at state, and really proud of that group.
Good. And how, as things progressed throughout the year, how did you think things went, and how did we end up last year?
Well, we were able to win Class C2 state, and we were district champions. I thought we grew a lot. We had some kids in some new positions, some kids who had to take some lead roles. We had some experience, but we had some kids definitely take some new roles, and every time that happens, you're a little bit. You wonder how they're going to handle the pressure of having more lines, of having a bigger part, having the spotlight be on them more. But I really felt that some of those seniors last year really stepped up. Bell Harms, Lincoln McPhillips, Willis Scoville, all of those kids that had just a few things to say the year before, and but they stepped up with much larger parts and really did a great job.
Right. So this year. I know you and your coaches, Mrs. Linda Cottle, Mrs. Stopper, you guys kind of sit down and figure out, okay, these are the group of kids that we have. We kind of know a little bit of the background of the kids. Let's talk maybe a little bit about how you guys go about picking out a play to do.
That's probably the least favorite thing to do because for a couple reasons. Number one is because once you start, that's what you've got,
right.
And so there's a lot of pressure, and the kids want to be successful, and they have a tradition of being successful, so they feel that pressure to do well, and
sure.
And so you've got to pick something that is going to help them really help show their talents, and I think the fear is that you pick something and you get a month in, and you're like, this isn't any good. What are we going to do now?
Right.
And then the other reason why it's very difficult is because there's a lot of bad plays out there.
Yeah.
so finding something that really doesn't, finding something that really fits your kids, and something that is going to be enjoyable. Okay. And that's kind of the thing. A lot of people. I think some people in one act and speech, they pick the script before they really think about their kids, and you really got to think about your kids. And I know that, you have auditions, and you say, well, the auditions are open, but you really do have to pick out a play with the kids that you have in mind.
Sure.
You know who's going to go out, and you know who your leaders are going to be, and I think people make the mistake of picking something that I think would be really cool, and then it comes and it doesn't fit the kids that they've got.
Sure. So this year, 2019, let's talk a little bit about the play and the play that you guys picked.
Okay. Well, we picked Young Frankenstein, and that's a Mel Brooks movie from way back when, and the musical is based on the movie. A lot of times movies are based on the book or the musical, but this musical was based on the movie, and we just kind of felt, when you read the play, you could kind of see some of the characters come to life,
sure.
And that's, you could see the kids in those roles. The challenges that you have, like with that, is it's a 2-hour play. How do you make sure you tell the story in half an hour? Because that's all we get, and then. In the case of the Mel Brooks movie, there's a lot of parts that aren't appropriate for school. So the challenge was to make sure that we took those out, and it was still making sure that the play's funny enough and on its own, and I think it was probably one of the funniest plays that we've had.
Right. Good. Let's maybe talk about how the season went and progressed into down in state.
Well, we start practice in September, and September and October, I think, for the kids are tough months, because it doesn't ever look like it's going to come together. It's a mess. You've got, we had 46 kids. You're trying to coordinate where all those kids are going to be, and even a week before our first performance, which was, I think, the second Sunday in November,
I think the kids were like, oh, we've got to perform this in a week, you know, and like it's,
Right.
and then you reach that part in November where things just start to come together. And then we had our first performance that second Sunday in November. We always have a judge come up, Jill Hazing, who was at Cedar Catholic for years and several other schools. And that kind of gets us in that mode of competition. We went to our conference competition in the middle of November. We put on a really good performance, took runner-up to Wausau Osmond, but was proud of the way the kids performed that day. And then later on that week, that Saturday, we had basically a triangular with York and David City. York was Class B champion last year. David City was Class B champion 2 years ago, and this year David City was C1, York was Class B. But those coaches have basically what it is each play performs, and then the coaches from the other schools critique that play, and really more than just critique it, but they stop and you work parts, and I really feel like we got a lot better that day. You add that input in, and then just after Thanksgiving we had our district performance. Kids performed really well again that day. Homer also had a great play. I think had Homer been at State, I think they would have taken a trophy home. I really do believe that. So I think we were, I don't want to say we were fortunate to win. We were fortunate to win. I feel like we were the best performance.
Right.
So I think we deserved it. But certainly when you're dealing with people's opinions, and you have 3 judges who make the decision, we were very fortunate that out of those 3 judges that we did win that day. And then after that, you continue to change and you continue to evolve. And I think if you don't, then the play doesn't stay fresh and it doesn't stay alive. And so we made some more changes before the State 1 Act, and really then last week, basically about an hour ago at this time, we were performing. I thought we gave really an excellent performance. I was a little worried because the kids put a lot of pressure on themselves. We've got a really good tradition here, and I think the kids feel that if they don't live up to that, somehow they fail. So it's win in their minds. A lot of times they feel like they've got to win or bust, and really what I want them to do is just perform the best they can. And so I felt like Wednesday night when we rehearsed, we were loose. We had a great practice. Everything was good. And then on Thursday when we got down there, I felt like we were tight, and I was a little worried. But we did some things to warm up, and we got loosened up, and I thought we really gave one of the best performances we've ever given down at State. I just thought it was loose. It was the kids had fun, and that was our message all week. Like you've got to enjoy these moments because you can't control who wins and loses. Once again, it's up to 3 people, and those 3 people aren't always going to agree with each other, and they're always going to agree with you. And so the main thing you've got to remember is just you got to go out there and enjoy that moment, because not everybody gets that moment, and there was 40-some schools that wanted to be there that weren't. And enjoy the moment, have fun, and just do the best you can, and not really worry about the judges, but worry about the best thing that you can do. And the thing I like to tell the kids is, it's a pretty cool thing to be able to entertain people and make people laugh. And I'm like, you get to entertain people and make people laugh, and you're good at it. So just enjoy that, and really enjoy the reward of that. And of course it's competition, and we want to win, and the kids want, but just if you just think about it in terms of you get to do something that very few people get to do, and you get to do it well. And so try to focus on some of that stuff rather than just winning. And if I felt with this play, if we just went out there and enjoyed ourselves. And had a good time and really put on a good performance, I felt that the rest of it would take care of itself.
Sure. Well, thank you for taking the time. I know with your busy
bet.
schedule
You're
stuff.
welcome.
Thanks for coming in, and congratulations.
Well, thank you.
We look forward to next year and see what the 1 Act can do next year.
I appreciate that. I tell you, we've got a group of seniors that we're going to miss, and we've lost senior classes before, that have had a lot of strong groups in them, but this has certainly been one of the strongest, and great kids that are easy to coach and are really motivated and want to do really well. So
Okay, we're back now, ready for second half action. The Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats lead the Walthill Blue Jays 30-15, and Tony, Wildcats played very well in that half, offensively and defensively, led by 11 points by Shea Morton and 7 by Sam Harms.
And we'll see if that technical is a big turnaround. I mean, they already had a 10-point lead, but it didn't hurt.
Wildcats again will open up man-to-man. Denninger guarding White Eyes. Merrick to Lovejoy. McCauley looks to drive, and he's going to be fouled out front, I believe, by Matthew Meisenheimer, and that should be Meisenheimer's third, I believe.
I believe you're right.
So Walthill will inbound the basketball. White Eyes to Merrick. Merrick to Lovejoy. He's guarded by Morton. He looks to drive it. His runner in the lane is no good. Rebound to Morton. And we were just talking earlier about how Morton, even though he's a point guard, is the second leading rebounder on the team. He's got about a half dozen tonight again.
Yes, he does.
Now the Wildcats look to attack, up 15.
And you said it before, he's one that'll fill a stat sheet.
Jake Pites now with a nice take to the hoop. Pites lays it in for his 4th and 5th points of the night. He's a young man that the Wildcats really want to see get on track.
He's been a struggle so far this season. He's had a couple decent outings, but he's struggled for the most part.
But I think you're going to see him break out.
I think he will.
Now Wildcats up 32-15. Moving the basketball. Meisenheimer down low, gets it to Harms. Harms turn around, that's no good. Rebounded by McCauley. McCauley kicks it over to Merrick. He looks to drive. His runner is no good. There's going to be a foul called. And this one's going to be on Harms. I believe that'll be Sam's second. Scoggin now checks in for Meisenheimer. Walthill inbounds at White Eyes. Guarded by Denninger. Knocked away by Pites. Scramble for loose ball. Picked up by Morton. He runs the floor, and he's going to get fouled by Lovejoy.
That's a couple times tonight we've seen kind of a high dribble, but they haven't called it yet.
No.
The hand's been on top of the ball, so it's a tough call whether he actually would carried it or.
That foul will be Lovejoy's 4th. So checking in now for Walthill is Kenyon White Eyes. Nice ball movement again by the Wildcats. Pites to Harms at the free throw line. Over to Pites. He looks to drive it again. He takes it to the hoop, and he scores it. And that's Jake's now 6th and 7th points of the night. Long three-pointer, no good. Rebound, scrambled for, taken by Pites. Pites out front to Harms at the free throw line. Denninger to Pites, over to Morton. Good look for Shea Morton, and he in and out, no good. Scramble for the ball. Harms grabs it, he lays it in.
And that's a 20-point lead. Make that 21.
36-15. Merrick to McCauley, left corner. His three-point goal is no good. Rebound goes to Scoggin.
And Shea will slow it down now with a 21-point lead.
You know Coach Hazelhorst really wants to see them finish this game the way they played it, because this is one they can build on. Been a very complete ball game offensively and defensively. Scoggin, nice pass to Harms down low. Misses a shot, but he's going to be fouling Sam Harms to go to the line and shoot 2. ball movement for the Wildcats has been really, really good tonight.
And you see Hartington kind of break out with a good game against Wakefield, and then they turn around and play Allen and struggle.
Yeah.
So this will be another turning point. And so far, this has been a good game. Hopefully, the next game they don't struggle again.
Right. Arm's first free throw is good. When teams start passing the ball that well, it gets contagious, and
It does.
Everybody starts passing the ball well. People work harder to get open. And like I said, I've been really impressed with their execution. And I know Coach Hazelhorst really wanted to take care of the basketball tonight.
Right.
They've done that and more. So Walthill now brings up down 23. McCauley looks to drive it. Takes to the hoop. Nice move.
Nice take by McCauley.
He's got 6 on the night now. Walthill now some full court pressure. Break it to Pikes. Pikes looks to drive it, but pulls up. Pikes left side to Harms. Bertram sets a back screen. Morton drives it. His 10-footer's no good. Rebound to White Eyes. Walthill looks to run. And Kenyon White Eyes with a three-pointer from the left side. Kenyon is a 5'7" freshman. He steps up and hits a three. 38-20. Bertram out front to Pites. Morton right side. Scoggin. Like Scoggin had the ball in the short corner. He hit Sam Harms coming down the lane. What I like there is he kept it high.
He did. That was a nice inlet. Like you said, that passing gets contagious.
Yeah, and I think the Wildcats have passed it very well tonight.
I think they're passing extremely well.
Harms inbounds it to Morton, back to Harms, kicks it out. Bertram. Morton again right side. Short corner, Shea Dickens has checked into the game. Bertram. Severs. Sam Harms, free throw line. Nobody's going to take him, so he's going to shoot it. No good. Rebound, Severs. That time they throw it away. They get it up ahead now to Merrick, and he scores it. 38-22. So just a short time ago, it was a 23-point lead. Now it's cut to 16. And another steal. This time by White. And quite a shot there. Ball scored by Kellen White Eyes. He scores the hoop. He gets fouled. A little kind of up and under reverse. Makes it 38-24, and he'll go to the line to try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. White Eyes free throw is no good. Scramble for the loose ball. Shea Morton comes up with it, and then a veteran move there. He calls timeout because he was kind of stuck on the floor with the ball.
He did the right thing.
So 2:20 left in the third quarter. Wildcats lead it 38-24.
Cedar Security Bank is your hometown friendly bank with locations in Fordyce, Wynot, and Hartington. We strive to meet all your financial needs. After all, security is our middle name. And for all your insurance needs, contact Bonnie at Cedar Security Insurance for a free quote. Good luck to all local teams.
Call Don Miller Land Company today for any of your real estate needs. We specialize in the selling of land, business, residential, and rental homes. Call Don Miller Land at 402-254-6897. We don't just list, we sell.
Okay, we're back. 2:28 left in the third quarter. Wildcat basketball up 14. Blue Jays now extend full court pressure. Dickus to Harms. Morton out front. Seavers now out front. Burcham left side. Burcham to Seavers. And back to Shea Morton. So nice to have that senior presence at that point guard spot when you're a little out of sorts to kind of get things set up again. Morton takes it to the hoop, and he's going to be fouled. And they're going to give him 2 shots. So Shea Morton will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be on number 11.
On the ground, come on.
That's Kenyon White Eyes, the freshman. They're going to send Morton to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good again. Shea Morton comes into the game as a 76% free throw shooter. Morton's second free throw is also good. 40-24. Walthill now. Takes to the hoop by Jalen Merrick, and he scores it. Nice take to the hoop by
That was a nice
Jalen.
take.
Seavers against the pressure. Morton gets it up ahead to Dickus. They break the press. To Harms, to Pites, and again, Morton will get it set up now out front. Walthill kind of been going back and forth between the 2-3 and the man. They're in the man now. Ball's poked away, but finds its way to Pites. Pites up, no good. Rebound to Kellen White Eyes. White Eyes tried to get it to his brother down low, but the ball
Sam turned around and it was right there.
Morton tries to drive. He's cut off by Merrick. Now he tries to take it again. This time he does. And Shea Morton scores the layup with just under a minute to go. Walthill quickly the other way. Shot blocked by Harms. Run down by McCauley. 36 seconds left. McCauley drives it to the hoop against Seavers. He's going to get fouled. And they're going to call that on
That'll be on Seavers. His
number
first.
4, Bennett Seavers, his first. That'll send McCauley to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is no good. 42-36. Hartington-Newcastle leads 26.
16-point lead. Need to box out here on this board.
They're gonna miss. The free throw is missed. They're gonna get Walthill for a lane violation. So the Wildcats will inbound the ball. They get it to Morton. Seavers to Pites. And back to Morton. They've got the press broken. 15 seconds left. Morton to Pites, to Harms. He turns the corner. Morton, good look from the right corner, and that's good. And that's Shea Morton's 18th point of the night. Steal Harms. His shot's no good at the buzzer. With the score, the Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats 45, the Walthill Blue Jays 26. We'll be back with fourth quarter in just a moment.
Nothing slows you down more than computer problems. Get up to speed again by taking your computer to Hartelco Computers in Hartington. Our team is here to repair, clean, and troubleshoot all of your favorite brands of PCs. Our customer service beats the big box stores hands down, and you'll leave knowing your computer is running efficiently and effectively. We are also a Dell dealer that passes the wholesale savings on to you. So bring your PC to Hartelco Computers at 103 West Center Street in Hartington, or give us a call today at 402-254-3901.
The Dirt Man of Hartington, Bob Hymas, offers excavating, trenching, dozer, and skid loader work. As a licensed electrician, Bob can also help with all of your demolition and site prep when cleaning off any site. The Dirt Man of Hartington has rig, will dig, Good luck to all teams.
Okay, we're ready to start the fourth quarter with the Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats holding a 19-point lead over the Walthill Blue Jays. And again, you know Coach Hazelhorst, the Wildcats have played very well tonight. You know Coach Hazelhorst wants to see him finish this thing by playing well, not getting sloppy in the fourth quarter.
Exactly. You don't want to see any getting sloppy. You want some crisp passing yet.
Because they played a very complete ball game, offensively, defensively, because Walthill can score.
Now, he can score in a hurry.
Morton now against the man, takes it all the way to the hoop, but can't quite finish it. Rebound goes to Lovejoy. Walthill looks to run. McCauley caught the pass a little too far underneath the backboard. Couldn't get the shot up and in. Arms now to Morton. Gets it in the middle of the lane. His pump fake. And Shea Morton scores it. That gives Shea Morton 20 points on the night. 47-26. Lovejoy looks to drive, and they're going to get Shea Morton with the block. That'll be Shea's first foul, and that'll be the team's fifth foul. Walthill with 14 fouls. Walthill inbounds it to McCauley. His turnaround little jump hook is good. Morton brings it up against Kenyon White Eyes. White Eyes knocks it away from Morton, but Morton gets it back, gets it to Deniger. Morton drives it again, and he gets it up and in. And he has played quite a ball game tonight.
He has had a whale of a game.
Long three-pointer by Kellen White Eyes.
Kellen White Eyes.
49-31.
I was looking at McCauley, and he was ready for the board.
Now you're going to get Kenyon White Eyes with a hold. It's been quite a night for the Mortons. Abby Morton, just in the girls' game tonight, Abby Morton broke her own single game scoring record tonight with her 34 points. So congratulations to Abby. And now her cousin Shay has put up 22. Arms now. Nice pass to Pites. Pites looks to drive it. He scoop shot. No good. Rebound goes to Sonny Lamont. Long three by Lovejoy. Short. Ball's tipped off Meisenheimer. It'll stay with Walthill. 5:59 left in the ball game. A 49-31 lead for
That's
the
a
Wildcats.
tough rebound no matter what
Yeah, it
when
is.
you take 28-footers. Because you never know where it's going.
No, you don't. That's very, very true. Walthill inbounds it to White Eyes. Kellen White Eyes with the basketball. Another long three-pointer. This one's good.
That's two in a row from about 26 feet.
And now it's 49-34. Ball's tipped away, but Deniger's able to run it down. Now they catch Morton's going down the lane. He gets it down low. Pump fake. Morton scores it again. 24 on the night for Shea Morton.
That might be a personal high.
Kellen White Eyes from the corner. That's short. Rebound Meisenheimer. And Shea's done it with the three-pointer, the free throw, driving to the hoop. He's scored in a variety of ways. Harms out front now to Morton. And again, they're going to reset. And we're going to get a timeout by the Wildcats with 4:53 left in the ball game. Hartington-Newcastle leads the Walthill Blue Jays 51-34.
When you want new carpet, think soft. Just imagine the softest things in your life. Your fluffiest house slippers that tickle your toes. That tender teddy bear that snuggles in bed. Now, Shaw Floors has brought all the softness you love to your carpet. New Caress by Shaw Floors. Caress Carpet by Shaw Floors is an amazing combination of softness and durability. You've got to see it and touch it to believe it. Find Caress by Shaw Floors at Faye's Furniture and Floor Covering, downtown Hartington, or call 402-254-6347.
Kaiser Egg and Irrigation is your local Zematic dealer. Call us today for all of your pivot servicing, parts, and purchasing. 402-254-9557.
At Family First Dental, your family comes first. They are your source for complete dental care in Northeast Nebraska. Dr. Jay Bernecker and his team at the Hartington office are pleased to announce they offer digital impressions, which means no more goop, no gags, and no worries. They also offer Invisalign, a clear removal alternative to metal braces. At Family First Dental, you can get the smile you've always wanted. Give them a call today to schedule your next appointment. 402-254-3969.
Okay, we've started action again. And Wildcat basketball, Shea Morton is going to be fouled by Kenyon White Eyes. That's his third. That's the 16th foul on Walthill. Bertram inbounds it to Morton, to Harms. Harms gets it poked away, but Bertram gets it. He gets it poked away. Meisenheimer runs it down. Meisenheimer looks to drive it. His 10-footer is up and in. In the crowd, you hear the call of, it's not a boo, it's a moose call. Kellen White Eyes. Nice pass underneath to McCauley. He scores it. He's going to be fouled by Meisenheimer, and that will either be his fourth or fifth.
Fourth, I believe.
It is his fourth foul. So McCauley will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Both teams now with 16 fouls. McCauley with 10 on the night. Kellen White Eyes with 10 on the night. And Jalen Merrick with 9. Very balanced scoring for Walthill. Those three have 29 out of the 36. McCauley's free throw is up and good. 16-point Wildcat lead. Shea Morton breaks the press. Gets it to Harms. They'll get it back to Morton, and they'll reset. Morton again takes it to the hoop. He's going to go up, and it's going to go. So he's now got 26 on the night. Kellen White Eyes goes up, and he gets it over a couple.
That was a nice take.
Bertram with the ball. He gets it poked away. And they're going to call a foul on Walthill. It is on number 11, Kenyon White Eyes. That's his fourth.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of reaching going on now.
3:26 left in the ball game. Zach Bertram will go to the line looking for his first points of the night. Like you said, Zach Bertram is just such a tenacious defender and just knows his role on offense. Bertram's free throws up and good. 56-39. Bertram's second free throw's long, no good. Rebound, tipped away, goes to McCauley. Blue Jays look to run. McCauley right side. He hits a three, and now it's 56-42. It's a game you don't feel like the Wildcats are in danger of losing, but it is a 14-point lead, and Pites is going to get called for the travel.
Yeah, and then a couple turnovers, and they're right back under a 10-point lead.
So now on the floor for the Wildcats after a substitution, it will be number 2, Shea Morton, Sam Harms, Tegan Scoggin, Jake Pites, and Bennett Seaver. So you've got 3 sophomores and 2 seniors. And now Macaulay gets a three-pointer to bank in from the left wing. And now with 3:01 left in the ballgame, timeout Walthill, it's a 56-45 game.
Give the guys at Hartington Feed and Chick a call for a competitive grain bid or to contract your corn for later delivery or for all of your livestock feeding needs. Hartington Feed and Chick has been the leader in animal nutrition since 1955. Just call 402-254-7449.
For the right products and expert advice to get your projects done right, come to Cruzy True Value. In every department, you'll find terrific items that will help make each job go a little more smoothly. If you need tools for those once-in-a-while projects or equipment for a once-in-a-lifetime event, rent it at Cruzy True Value. Start right. Start here.
Okay, we've got 3:01 left in the ball game. It is a 56-45 Hartington-Newcastle lead. It'll be Wildcat basketball. And going down the stretch here, don't you think they're going to try and get into Shane Morton's hands as often as they can? He's a 76% free throw shooter. He's a point guard that kind of keeps things organized.
I think that's probably the best.
And Walthill knows that too, and they're going to do everything they can to keep it out of Shea's hands. Pites now left side. Ball's knocked away, but Scoggin comes up with it. Seaver's now out front. We're going to call number 5, Jalen Merrick, with the hold. And that'll send Morton to the line. Merrick is working as hard as he could to try to keep it out of Shea's hand, but then he kind of hooked him. Morton's free throw is up, rolls around, and drops in. Shooter's touch, Tony.
He's got the touch.
That gives him 27 on the night now. One more for Morton. Second free throw's up, and that's good.
2:30 left.
Lovejoy, left side against Pikes. Tries to get it underneath the Merrick, but the Wildcats are able to knock it out of bounds and will stay with Walthill. Macaulay left side. He drives against Scoggin. He's going to be bumped. So Macaulay will go to the line now to shoot a one-on-one, as that's the 17th foul on the Wildcats. College free throws up and good. Cuts the lead to 12 with 2:21 left in the fourth quarter.
And that gives him 18 on the night.
Just a moment ago, he only had 10.
Yeah.
Second free throw's up and good. Like you said, now he's got 19. Again, Jalen Merrick's working really hard to try to keep it out of Shea Morton's hands right now. Pites brings it up. Gets it to Harms. And now they're going to call Kellen White Eyes with something away from the ball. I believe with a hold of some sort, and that'll send Jake Pice to the line to shoot one-on-one. Pice was 7 on the night. Free throws up and good. He's now got 8.
12-point lead for the Wildcats.
Second free throw by Pipes is up and good. Macaulay with the runner on the left side. That's good. 11-point lead with 2 minutes to go in the ball game. They get it to Morton. The clock is on the Wildcat side right now, Tony. Ball's knocked away. Harms gets it back. Goes up to shoot it. He's going to be fouled. And so Harms will go to the line to shoot 2.
And that foul's going to be on. That's who I thought it was on.
That's going to be on Lovejoy. That'll be his 5th. Checking in for Walthill will be Preston Phillips. Time to start thinking about players of the game, Tony. We'll let it go about another minute or so.
I think we're going to let this go a little bit.
I know I've got mine already.
Well, we might be in agreement for the first time in all
that
season.
happens about once a year.
That's right.
Harms' first free throw is short, but he'll get a second. Still, Tony, an 11-point game, and like you said several times, that 3-point goal can make a big difference in a hurry at times.
In a hurry.
Said I believe Harms came in at 59% from the line. Second free throw by Harms is good. White Eyes, McCauley. Merrick drives it. Now White Eyes drives it. Kenyon White Eyes with the 3. That's no good. Rebound to Merrick. McCauley's 3 is no good. Rebound goes to Sievers. To Pites. To Morton. Under a minute to go now. 12-point Wildcat lead with the basketball. Morton's going to drive it. He's going to take it. He's going to score. And he's got 30 now on the night. Merrick, guarded by Harms, he pokes it away. And Sam is going to get called for the foul, I believe.
Yep, he's going to.
So that'll let Jalen Merrick go to the line to shoot 1-on-1.
You know, and I don't think Coach will be angry with that foul at all at this point in the game.
I think overall, I think going into the break, Coach Hazel,
because at least you know they're not going to get a 3, and so I don't think he's really upset with that foul.
This will be a good ball game to go into the break with, and they'll see action in the holiday tournament down at Stanton. Walthill, by the way, I believe will be at Clearwater for their holiday tournament. But I think Coach Hazelhorst, again, is going to be pretty pleased overall. A few things to clean up, but there always is. And, again, the Wildcats in that boys-girls holiday tournament in Stanton will be in with Westholt, Stanton, and O'Neill. It's kind of a fun little tournament. Now I'm not sure what they have here. They're going to call foul on Shea Morton on a hold. So that'll send Kellen White Eyes to the line. Kellen with 12 on the night. Free throws no good. Rebound Pites, and he's going to be pushed by McCauley. So it'll go the other way to shoot it. And the Wildcats will shoot 2 free throws, and actually both teams now will shoot 2 the rest of the...
Yep, both will have 2 the rest of the way.
Tony, my player of the game is going to be Shea Morton, plain and simple.
Without no doubt, my pick is Shea Morton tonight. He did it all.
He really did. Had nice ball game on the boards. Was the field general all night long, and then not to mention he
knocked down some threes.
Scored 30.
He drove to the hoop. He made the layups.
Yeah.
I mean, without a doubt tonight, it's Shea Morton.
Yeah, and it's good to see now Jake Pites now has got 10 points on the night.
And that's 4 free throws in a row for Jake.
Jake definitely has a ball game.
That's something to build on.
Yeah, he's a good ball player, real good ball player. 3-pointer by Walthill's no good. Sievers with the basketball, and they're up 14 with 21 seconds left. You know, though, Tony, if Shea knocks these two down, and if he'd get it back one more time and get fouled again, he could match Abby's.
He could match Abby's output
his cousin,
for the night.
Who had 34 in the first game. Free throw's good. Checking in for the Wildcats now is Shea Dickus, number 20, Zach Burcham, 22. Sam Harms and Jake Pites take the seat. They both had nice ball games. Passing the ball, rebound, they both did a nice job. Shea now, second free throw is good. He's got 32 on the night. Wide eyes down all the way to Merrick. He's going to be fouled by Dickus. So that'll send Jalen Merrick to the line.
Well, I'm pretty sure you'll see the ball in Shea's hands one more
Probably
time
will.
this way.
See if they foul.
Still a 15-point lead for the Wildcats. 67-52. 67-53.
Get receivers.
And now it's in Shea's hands one more time.
I don't think they're going to foul.
They're not going to foul him. They're going to let him go.
Out now. 5 seconds left. This is going to be a nice win to go into the break for the Wildcats as the Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats defeat the Walthill Blue Jays 67-53. Shea Morton is our player of the game. And again, we want to remind fans, the Wildcats will be in action at the Stanton Holiday Tournament. The girls will play at 2 o'clock on the 27th of December. The boys will follow at 3:45 with the Consolation Championship games the next day.
And we do want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. And I'm not sure when our next broadcast is.
I'm not either, but yes, we do. We want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year from Hartelco Sports. And my name is Ken Kneifel. I'm with Tony Bushkamp tonight, Marie Naker on the line. We thank you for tuning in, and we see you next time.
Thank you very much, and have a good night.